Welcome everyone to Fallout 76. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys the two methods that I use currently to farm legendary items in game. I do believe that these are the two best methods right now in game to actually farm legendary items, but if you guys have a better method than these two in this video, let me know down below in the comment section so I can give them a try and we can share them with everyone else. So with that said, now let's begin. So the two methods I use, guys, is farming nuclear fallout zones and farming the emergency medical clinic in Watoga. So let's start out with the actual nuke itself. This is, in my opinion, the best way to farm legendary items right now in the game. So either when another player drops a nuke on the map or you drop the nuke on the map, if it's on top of White Springs, this is just from my personal experience so far, if that nuke is on White Springs, head to the golf course. You are going to come across a ton of bloated glowing ones. And these things respawn pretty fast as well, but while you are doing this, you will also be coming across a lot of legendary ones as well. And I think it's just because the difficulty just raises because of the nuclear fallout zone. And on top of that, you'll get like 500 plus XP per kill, which is also nice as well, but that's not meant for this video. Just kind of a little add-on to it. Now, as you guys have been seeing in the clips so far, here and there, that we have been pulling some legendary loot, well I have anyway, it's been clips from the nuke that I launched earlier today. Now keep in mind, I do have two lower levels with me, and they were throwing me their legendary gear that was level 50 that they did not need. I actually ended up keeping one of the melee weapons I got because it's actually better than what I had. But from farming this twice, I would say that you would roughly come out with anywhere from 10 to 20 different legendary pieces at a time, which is quite a bit in my opinion. And like I said, these things respawn. If you have the gear to stay in there longer, by all means do. You'll walk out with more legendary items as the time goes on. But there are some things to keep in mind, those of you who have not done this yet. You will need a lot of stuff to keep your radiation levels down. Rad Axe and Rad Away work perfectly fine. I don't use the diluted ones, I always stock up on just the full ones because it really keeps things down. And if you do not have a full set of power armor, you will need a radiation suit. And these creatures in this zone, they will pretty much want to 2-tap you in my experience. But I was wearing radiation suits when I was a lower level. Now I have a full set of XL1 and I have no problems whatsoever. Now there is times where there will be a lot of mobs, especially if you drop the nuke at White Springs right here. There'll be a lot of mobs of these things all over the place. I also recommend that you do set up turret towers or some type of turret defense system to help you kill them off. You can also run these guys to like the little robot defenders or enforcers of White Spring themselves, and they will help you kill them off. But these bloated glowing ones eventually will end up killing off all the robots around you. That's why I recommend putting your turrets up on a platform so they can shoot down at these bloated glowing ones, since they do not have ranged weapons. Now when it comes to the actual gear that you will pull from these things, personally I think it's all based on level. That part I'm really not too sure on, but for me everything was level 50, and my friends that were with me were level 20 plus were also pulling level 50 gear. So obviously for this method it might not work out for some of you that just don't have friends on all the time or don't have someone to carry you through the nuke zone, or you think you just can't solo on your own. But don't worry guys, because there is another method that works really well, but it does involve server hopping. Now for the next method guys, all you have to do is head to Watoga and head to the Watoga Emergency Services building, which is right here on your map as you can see, and you're just going to walk in right through the front door, use the elevator and go up. Once the elevator opens, you're going to see a friendly NPC right there. I think it's some Sergeant Gutsy or something like that. You're going to walk down the hallway, hang a right, and head straight up towards the staircase. Now once you're on the second floor or the next floor, this is where the method starts. So essentially what you'll do is you will clear out this entire floor. And in my personal experience, from what I have seen so far from server hopping 10 times, you will have a like 75 to 80% chance of a legendary NPC spawning every time you come up to this floor. Now why this is like this, I absolutely have no idea whatsoever. But I will say this. The times you come up on this floor and there's not a legendary creature on the floor, go all the way to the end of this floor and there'll be another staircase up to the roof. Go up there, because the one time I did that, there was a legendary robot at the top of on top of the roof, on top of the building. So always check that as well if there's not a legendary creature on that floor to begin with. But with that said guys, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. That is the two methods I use right now to farm legendary items in game. It's been working wonders for me. If I don't feel like setting up a nuke or a nuke's not on my server, I just can't find one, I always end up hitting the Watoga Emergency Services a few times and get a few legendary weapons or armor that way. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Your input always means so much to me, and thank you so much for the support. I will see all you guys in the next video.